Good morning, Kendall Kids, and welcome to your Monday, June 7th. Today is National Chocolate Ice Cream Day, and I just want to let you know, if you want that delicious chocolate treat, there's really some key ingredients you're going to need, but my favorites are beans and salt. And you might be wondering, Mr. King, what are you talking about? I don't want to put baked beans into my ice cream. Well, not baked beans, guys, but if you're going to end up making it and you're going to churn it up in a traditional ice cream machine, then you're going to, first off, need some cocoa beans for that chocolate. And surprisingly, I always like to remind kids that even if you like vanilla or even if you're a big fan of chocolate, the two most traditional ice cream flavors, you like beans because they're both derived from beans. Here's the cocoa bean. You roast it up, you chop it up, and kind of grind it up into that cocoa powder we all know, and then you end up with that chocolatey flavoring. When I say salt, I don't mean salt like on your table, I mean salt like on the road. You actually could use Halene salt to make that ice cream. What you end up doing is you put the salt in with some ice around the metal bucket in the center that you're making your ice cream with, and that creates a conductivity of that really cold temperature from the ice, and that allows the ice cream to actually form. When you churn it, the ice crystals start forming in the cream, and boom, you've got that delicious ice cream. And then you mix in your chocolate, and you can make some really crazy concoctions here. But the modern version actually uses refrigeration. Like the refrigerator you have at home uses electricity, coils, and refrigerant. And you guys can see you can make quite a bit more of it, and a lot more easily if you've got that bucket. You can just throw your ingredients right into and then put it in the machine to take over. But the old school way is that actual fun one of the churning bucket. And I say you can always try it at home with a couple of Ziploc bags. Just Google how to make ice cream yourself, and you can experiment with that. But one of my favorite things is that even if you do the traditional ice cream, if you add something really interesting to the ice cream mixture, one more ingredient, you can end up with Buza ice cream, which is this really cool Turkish ice cream that is extra stretchy, kind of like mozzarella cheese. And that is the flour derived from orchid root, weirdly enough. So, maybe Amazon that and make yourself some stretchy ice cream. Anyways, now that you know all about that chocolate ice cream, let's put our hands over our hearts, find the flag in the room, and please rise for the flag salute. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Please be seated. All right, Kendall Kids, now that we've talked about that ice cream, let's talk a little bit about food for the day. We have, guess what, a ham sandwich or mozzarella sticks with sauce and roll, green beans, applesauce, and milk. Well, what's going on with that weather today? I bet you've guessed it. It's going to be a relatively warm day today. You can already feel it outside. The temperature is rising much faster than it usually would. We're looking at a high of 86 degrees. That is almost record-setting high temperatures for this area. Downtown Rochester, if it gets up into the low 90s, then it will be a record. We will stay much cooler here closer to the lake, but we will keep an eye on the temperature and see how we end up. But look, we've got a low chance of rain for today, but in the evening, we're looking at thunderstorms rolling in, and I do say thunderstorms, so look for that lightning and thunder because we have the proper conditions for it with the combination of very high pressure and low pressure moving in. But that also brings with it much cooler, more comfortable temperatures for tomorrow and Wednesday, although tomorrow might be a bit of a rained out day. And then Thursday and Friday, the even cooler air will be pushing in behind that, so we're going to be looking at some pretty comfortable mid-range temperatures for the majority of the week. Today is going to be the hot one, so just be prepared for that higher temperature for the day, and know that you might want to enjoy the brand new air conditioning we have in the school right now. I don't mind being cold, it's being hot that bothers me. So anyways, let's finish out our announcements. That Kendall mission statement. The mission of the Kendall Central School District is to provide the knowledge, skills, values, and attitudes needed by students to live responsibly and compete successfully in today's and tomorrow's world. Well, hope you guys have a marvelous Monday. If you didn't get a chance to see it, remember to stay colorful, Kendall.